Well, from movies to theatre productions, and if you're wondering what is currently happening in Cape Town and Johannesburg, don't worry, we've got you covered as Tolo went to go and check them out.
With Fees Must Fall still being a hot topic amongst many South Africans, it's only fitting that we kick off this month's theatre roundup with the production Freedom. Running at the State Theatre until the 1st of April and directed by multi-award-winning director Aubrey Sigabi, this production tells the personal stories of many students that were affected by the Fees Must Fall protests. But Aubrey, Fees Must Fall was a very pivotal movement in South Africa, and it's still a huge talking point amongst South Africans. What can people expect from the production Freedom?
People can expect an examination into violence, is a look at the chaos that was happening around that time, because against the background of Fees Must Fall, we look at the story of Pindile, who is not only fighting for the rights of the students, but she's also fighting for her own freedom. Freedom is such an important story to tell, because it's a reflection on us, it reflects on the rhythm and the mood of our times, the struggles of students, the struggles that they encounter, and all those things are being explored in the production.
I am playing Bonafide, the lead character. He's a 23-year-old student activist, and he's also very close with Pindile.
So Chad, a lot of us know you from the music scene. I mean, you're a very popular Motswako rapper, but how does it feel like being part of a theatre production, trying your hand out at acting?
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's a first-time experience for me. So I have to push the boundaries and push myself to be better, you know, and obviously it's just something new and refreshing, so I'm enjoying it.
People should absolutely come and watch Freedom, because not only is it exciting, but it will be insightful. People will understand what happened. And also not just the issue of Fees Must Fall. We are portraying so many other issues that the students faced in their personal lives. So people are going to learn a lot from this.
I think I want people to walk away with an understanding of how we can work together to like address things, to undress things, to, you know, sit down and see where one can play their role. What can we do to change and really get to this freedom that we want?
And if you're looking to entertain the young ones over the Easter holidays, why not bring them to enjoy the story of one of literature's most loved heroines? The story of Alice in Wonderland runs at the People's Theatre until the 29th of April. And trust me, this one is guaranteed to get you in your little one's good books.
This production has been brought up to a contemporary level. The set is very contemporary. The way the actors interpret the characters is today, and especially the music. The music has all been reworked, so you've got the same melodies that everybody knows, and all these stories any child anywhere in the world can relate to.
Oh dear, now I'm lost. I'll never find my way home.
My favourite part in the play would be the tea party, because the Mad Hatter and the March Hare are all mad, completely mad, and they just pick her up and do really fun things with her.
Firstly, the characters are quite crazy. All the characters. It's part of Alice's imagination, I'd say. So they're all a bit off kilter, but it's a lot of fun.
The show moves really, really fast. So for young kids, it's great. They never have a chance to get bored. It's very colourful, it's very exciting. The music's absolutely beautiful. And they get transported to Wonderland. It's really great.
Staying with classics, West Side Story has to be a favourite amongst musical theatre lovers. This star-studded production is returning to the Artscape Theatre following successful sold-out runs in both Joburg and Cape Town. If that isn't a reason to go out and catch it, I don't know what is.
West Side Story is such an incredibly powerful and universal story, and the team who wrote it created this incredible music and incredible words to tell it. The music is really overwhelming, and it has a huge emotional effect on an audience. Traditionally, people are used to seeing it set very much in 1950s New York. and we've made it a little bit more universal. And the joy that the characters find in dancing, in singing, and living with their gangs, we've also really amped up to something very, very powerful and new.
I think the most standout moment in this show for this particular production is either the rumble or the ballet, the somewhere scene. There's something so beautiful about the somewhere scene, and then the vividness and the violence in the rumble is just wild, and I love it. And it's just like those are two really big standout moments.
If you love musicals, definitely come and see the show. It's a story for everyone, and it's definitely a show for the entire family.
So this is going to be West Side Story as you haven't seen it before, with the joy, with the violence, with the love, and with the pain, all with the volume really, really turned up to make it a very high-impact experience for an audience.
The month of March is definitely alive and buzzing with amazing theatre productions. So make sure to make a date or two and go catch this brilliant talent as it takes to the stage.